today, we are inaugurating our 4th class of exceptional leaders into the Short Line Railroad Industry Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame induction is actually sponsored by CPKC this year, which we appreciate. The short line industry is one of the all-American success stories, built over more than 100 years by hardworking visionaries. These men and women saw opportunity where others did not. The Short Line Industry Hall of Fame allows us an opportunity to recognize extraordinary above and beyond achievement in the industry. This year's inductees, Robert Grossman, Jake Jacobson, and Rick Webb, represent attributes that continue today as part of the short line ethos: advocacy, safety, and service. Service to customers, service to the community. It is an honor for me, personally, for the whole association, to recognize these exceptional entrepreneurs for their groundbreaking and historic short line industry contributions. For our first honoree, I'd like to call on Charles Hunter to accept the award on behalf of Robert Grossman. Charles is an AVP of Government Affairs at Genesee and Wyoming. Charles.
All right, thank you, Chuck. It's great to be here today on behalf of Robert. I'm going to read a letter that Robert provided for today, and then I'll make some brief remarks about my experiences working at Emmons. From Robert: I am grateful for the honor of joining my esteemed colleagues as a member of the Short Line Hall of Fame. Gloria and I have attended numerous annual and regional meetings, and this forum has given us the opportunity to exchange ideas and to help conquer the challenges our industry has faced. In the 1970s, I came from the world of finance as an entrepreneur with no railroad experience. My company, Emmons Industries, first purchased the Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad, as well as a fleet of boxcars. Through acquisitions and expansions, coupled with our share of natural and financial setbacks, our history is similar to that of many of our fellow short line operators. My commitment to supporting the rail industry through initiatives has been evidenced by my participation as a member of the board of the association, as well as several crucial committees. I understood the importance of representation on a national as well as regional scale. I've been instrumental in forming and chairing trade associations in multiple states to advocate for the funding programs and legislation to benefit our industry. Working as an advocate with many of our industry leaders allowed me to develop many personal and professional relationships that I value to this day. Please allow me to express my heartfelt appreciation for this recognition. My thanks to Charles, a longtime valued employee and friend, for accepting this award in my absence. So in 1989, I answered a Help Wanted ad in the back of Railway Age magazine for a new startup short line called York Rail in York, Pennsylvania. I interviewed and was hired as the agent dispatcher for the CSX spinoff, and that began my 13-year career at Emmons under Robert's leadership. I soon realized this company was different than most of the mom and pop short lines I'd previously worked for. It was a professionally run company. Robert set the tone to do things the right way, the safe way. He expected everyone to work towards our end goal of serving the customers. I soon found out that honesty really mattered. While Robert did not have an extensive railroad background, he hired and surrounded himself with great people, such as Al Smith. Robert started the Keystone Railroad Association in Pennsylvania that remains highly functioning railroad association to this day. He was also a pioneer in the 45G tax credit movement. At Emmons, Robert promoted a family-style atmosphere. To this day, I have a lot of longtime friends that I made during my time at York Rail and later on the St. Lawrence and Atlantic Railroad up in New England and Canada. Several of them still work with us today at GNW. Robert has a big heart and really cared about the people. Not long after I was promoted into management, an employee's son was born with a serious health condition. He had to take several weeks off from work, and when he returned, I asked him if he was going to be okay financially. He told me he never missed a paycheck. That was Robert Grossman. Even when the decision was made to sell the company, Robert wanted the new owners to have similar values and respect for the employees. Today, I take great pride, 23 years later, in watching over Robert's railroads. We're still moving forward. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Charles, for doing that on behalf of Robert and his family. Obviously, Robert was unable to be with us in person today, but I did talk quite extensively with his wife, Gloria, in the lead up to this. They were very, very appreciative, and they send everybody their best, and they were both honored to be recognized by the association and you all in this way.